Hey guys, today is day 5 of my video diary, and just want to tell you a little story, and it's about what happened yesterday. I went to my boyfriend's place, and his aunt came over, and I haven't actually seen her since probably last summer, and what do you know, she noticed that I gained weight, and she made a comment about it. Um, She made a good comment about it though. Like she said that um, it looked good on me and how she actually likes how I look um, right now. And okay, so normally when I hear or when I get comments like that, I've actually that's probably the best comment about my weight that I've heard. Like the way she said it was just really nice, and it didn't make me feel bad at all. Unlike like probably a couple of weeks ago, my aunt just bluntly told me that I was fat. And so normally when I hear those kind of comments, I I don't know why, and it doesn't make sense, but I always end up binging or having a big um, craving or urge to just gobble up a whole lot of food. Um, I guess the reason for that is just because I don't want to think, like, I want to try to just get my mind off what I just heard, and I just, like, you'd think I wouldn't want to eat after hearing something like that, but I don't know, it just doesn't work that way for me, I guess. But, so yeah, that's how I normally react, and then obviously I'd feel really bad after because not only did someone just say I looked big, but I just probably made myself look even bigger after that binge. So, um, yeah, but last night I really just thought about it, and I didn't binge. I didn't have so much the urge as I usually do. Maybe because I'm still, I don't know, I'm still in a positive attitude, but um, I don't know. I guess right now I'm gonna try really hard not to let those kind of comments get to me because I know I'll probably get some more, especially if I see more relatives, or if like I see even friends from school, maybe they would say something. But I guess I'm gonna try not to let it get to me because uh, cause it's just not good, right? And in the end, like I think I do prefer people telling me rather than like telling me these kind of things rather than them looking at me, and I know I can tell by their facial expression or just by the length of time they're actually looking at me, and not even my face but like my body, and I guess certain parts that look like bulgy, um and like I guess I'd rather verbalize it than just be looking at me in this blind stare and probably just thinking about it, right? And then I could see them thinking about it, and just makes me go crazy because I'm just thinking, I'm like assuming what they're thinking, and I'm probably a lot worse than what it really is, or whatever. Um, so I don't know if you guys have ever been in that situation, but um, I guess my advice for that is just try not to let it get to you. It doesn't help you in the end. And I don't know, like I've like for the past month, like my wardrobe has been mostly t-shirts and loose pants, or whatever makes me like whatever fits comfortably and doesn't is not too tight so that my flabs don't hang out. Um, but I'm trying not to focus, like, I'm trying to wear my normal clothes, some that are even a little more fitted than like loose t-shirts. And I find that when I'm out wearing them, I feel really, like, I feel pretty comfortable wearing them out in public when I know I'm not with somebody that I know, or I'm not going to see somebody that I know. So in other words, I guess I'm more like I'm more okay with the way I look or my body when I'm interacting with people who don't know how I previously looked, like how, or when I was thinner, I guess. I guess which makes sense because then it it means that they probably really can't judge me and say, oh, I gained weight, and that kind of stuff. Um, because they didn't see how I was previously, so to them, this is how I always was, right? And I mean, that's how it is with anyone, I would assume. I mean, if you don't know anyone and you just see them for the first time, you're going to assume that they've pretty much, in terms of their body size, they've pretty much been like that like their whole life. I mean, if they were thin, you'd think, oh, they've always been thin. And if they were a little like on the bigger side, then you'd think they've always been bigger. So, I mean, I guess that's the thinking behind that. But I don't know. I don't even know where I was getting to, but that's just what I've been thinking about lately. Um, so, anyways, I would try to go to the store to get the exercise video that I've been wanting to get. And this is actually my second time going back because the first time I went, they didn't have the key to open the door, which, or the display case that it was in. And they told me to come back, and I went back, and what do you know, they still don't have it. So I guess my last resource would just be to go to another location, like the same store but another location of it, even if it's a bit further. Because I really got to get a move on with my working out routine. Um, Other than that, everything's been okay. Um, yeah, I guess till next time. Thanks again if you're watching, and let's keep fighting this. Later, guys.